Why are we making a film that I think shit?
He's talking. The spider's talking out of Tom Cruise's ass.
Oh, he's got it on his knob! This ain't no usual spider.
Pink Tom Cruise face, pink arse cheeks.
Tom Cruise's doom and the spiders go boom.
Dun 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 dun. Oh, he's only gone and fluffed it. When the swarm of spiders come to your house, what will you scream? Get it, get it, get it!
Oh, hello everyone. Welcome to Coming This Summer with me, Luke Illingworth, and I'm with Will South.
Hello. Ooh.
Andrew Woolnough.
Hello.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Good.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
Right.
On my account.
So today, there's one of two things we can do.
Nice.
First one is I have a sort of idea.
Okay.
Okay.
The second one is my new sort of, it's not a feature, but like to get the ball rolling, a new way of
Your new Fez.
the new Fez.
Your new Fez.
New Fez.
Yeah.
Well, when you say you've got a new thing, it makes me instantly intrigued to see what the.
Yeah.
So I don't want someone else to get the treat of having the new Pillman device.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
That's, yeah,
Let's do that
I
then.
want to see that.
And then if it's shit, we can go with your sort of new thing.
Yeah.
Even if we record for half an hour, we'll just say, nah, man. Nah.
The other
Yeah,
one.
waste of time.
My idea is that what if there's a monster and it kills people, but then they kill it in the end?
No.
Whoa.
I would see that movie.
And it's called Monster Goes Mad.
Get it?
Monster goes medieval.
Monster Goes Bananas.
Monster goes bananas.
Anyway, okay, so the new idea
Right.
or system was that if we go by the last film that we saw and see if we can kind of mash them up.
Oh, well, yeah. I remember you mentioned this. Yeah. Okay.
So it could be like you know, we could like pick the genre from one of them, and then like the star in the other one, or whatever. Let's just see what we got.
Yeah.
See what we got, and then see if we can mash them up anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it. Come in this summer. Go.
What was the last film you saw, Drew? Like in any format, even if you just.
The last film I saw all the way through was I went on Sunday to see Ant-Man and the Wasp. So that would be my last proper film.
That was my one too.
Oh, well,
Well, we're just watching Ant-Man and the Wasp then.
Is that your last one?
No.
What was your last one?
Oblivion with Tom Cruise.
I haven't seen that. What's
I haven't
that
actually
about?
seen that, yeah.
It was a good film, actually.
It was good.
Quite good. I feel, it looked cool, I remember. I just never got around to seeing it
I've
for some reason.
been wanting to watch it for a while, and it was cool. It was post-apocalyptic, had a twist, guessable twist, but it was a twist, and it was good.
They tried, so you appreciate it.
And it was worth it.
It was worth
yeah.
it. What, you paid for it?
No,
God, no.
So technically, I did.
Technically, you paid for it. Right.
Not paying.
Well,
we pay for films.
do you know what I've just realised?
2 films up a week.
Is that Ant-Man wasn't the last film I watched.
Oh, well, that's handy.
Also, in a weird turn of events, we could potentially, from the films that we've been given, we could use my original idea that I had. Because the last film I watched was Conjuring 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's a bit scary for me.
Yeah. It's good though.
That's not even a joke.
Right. It's alright. It's fine. It's major jump, you know. Sort of just had quiet bits and then it goes
Yeah. Were you
jump.
A fan of the first Conjuring? Is that a comparative?
Yeah. I
It's
can't
less
really
good than
remember.
the first one.
It's the only thing with these sort of horror films is you don't really remember it, do you? Because they're not bothered about story or anything, are they? They just want to make you shit yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
true.
that
they go
Yeah. Yeah,
Quiet.
pretty much.
Yeah. Is that the connecting theme between our films then? That all of them are all right? Because
Yeah.
Ant-Man and the Wasp was pretty all right. It was good.
Fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Oblivion was all right, good.
But we need to make a middle of the road film.
Well, no, I'll tell you what my original idea was.
Go on. A
Because
monster
it's basically
killing people.
it could be a haunted house that involves insects.
Oh, hello.
Starring Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And this is what my original idea. Right. So the other day, I was in bed, just about to go to sleep. As I was nodding off, I noticed a spider crawl up my curtains. Big fucking, big old fucking spider as well.
What kind of big are we talking? Big spindly legs, big fat bods.
Those big, like, what do they call them?
Caboose.
Yeah, like the thick spiders. We call them Steves. I don't know what kind of spider they are.
It's seeds or thieves.
Steves. We name them Steve.
Beads.
Steve.
Steeds?
Yeah. A big fuck off spider. Maybe 2.5 inches long.
Harry. Yeah, Harry.
Yeah. So big enough, and it was crawling up my curtains. It scared the shit out of me. So I was thinking,
right.
It's kind of like, so you make it like a haunted house thing. But what it is there's a guy or a lady. Well, no, Tom Cruise. So a guy.
he could play a lady.
He's locked in this room. And he notices a spider. He's trying to go to sleep, and he notices a spider up in the corner. Let's say, we'll go for like a big fuck off spider, like tarantula sized, you know,
like arachnophobia.
Yeah,
it's where we're heading.
And he's scared of spiders, so he has to get rid of this spider, or he won't be able to go to sleep.
Yeah,
that's the scariest thing in the world.
Yeah,
it's scary because it's real, man.
But he could spot it. He spots it, and he's got his eye on it or something, and then it could he just quickly runs away or jumps somewhere, and then he's lost it. He doesn't know where it is, but he knows it's somewhere in his room.
Yeah.
So I guess the first thing that could I was thinking the first thing that could happen is that he's asleep. He's asleep on his bed, and you see the spider kind of like crawl across his face.
Oh!
And then, but he doesn't notice it until it's like off, and then it just goes up the wall, and that's when he notices it.
Yeah,
that's when he wakes.
Bloody awful.
Yeah, it's terrible. And that's when he wakes. That's when he wakes up. And now it's become like his mission to get the spider.
But is it going to be possible? This mission?
Exactly.
Is this like a spin-off of the Mission Impossible films? Can he be playing Ethan Hunt?
It could be sort of like a half one, you know, like
maybe it could be like when Sean Connery came back and did that unofficial Bond film, Never Say Never Again.
Yeah.
Where, like it could be this is maybe 10 years down the line where they've rebooted Mission Impossible, but Tom Cruise can't let it go, and so he's playing Beef and Funt. That's his character.
Beef
and Funt, and it's an in between his mission, and they've got like such a low budget that he has to come up with, and he still, even though he's too old to do it, he still demands that he has to do all of his own stunts. So they needed something that he could actually do at the age of 75. And that was chase a spider around.
Chase a spider, yeah.
That's about all he could muster because he's destroyed his body so much.
Because it's in his bedroom, he does like he can like jump on the bed.
Yeah.
For a bit.
There's those slow-mo cams.
He can have like really high ceilings, and it's on the ceiling, and he's got like a broom or something. He's just jumping up on the bed, trying to reach the spider.
The theme tune's dun 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 dun.
Yeah, just a bit off, isn't
it? Can we have it also that sort of I'm thinking thematically as well that he notices the spider and he has a battle with the spider and tries to catch it or whatever.
Yeah.
But then he can go to sleep now. That's fine. He's rid of his mortal nemesis. His spindly 8-legger, but now he's laying in bed and it's too hot,
Yeah.
And he's like, because it's like, well, just I'm drawing inspiration from
You've got to write what you know.
Got a current
right.
circumstance.
He said, "Oh, fuck, it's too hot," and he wants to know why it's too hot, because actually he lives in a post-apocalyptic world in a haunted house that it's just cold
By
outside.
spiders.
It's a desert wasteland outside that nuclear waste and why is it so warm?
Right.
Bloody house, it's the spiders.
So is it going to be like sort of 10 Cloverfield Lane, where like the whole like 95% of the film is in his room, him chasing his spider, but then when he finally gets out, he knows the world has ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Okay. And there's all these spiders just knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Let us in.
Oh, let's in. We're cold.
Okay, I think there needs to be at some point a scene where maybe it's the climax of the film, and this could play into one way you could go with it, that there's a post-apocalyptic world, and he keeps being menaced by these spiders and stuff, what have you. Something's going on, and then the kind of final, and this lends into the sort of Conjuring haunted house sort of angle. Is that all of the spiders are converging on at the end? There's hundreds of spiders, some big, some small, and they've all got his face at the end. And then they're all all these spiders are and we can work out some miniature set pieces within that. But it ends with him overwhelming, and then suddenly, and he bursts outside into the wasteland, and that's when we see that it's the wasteland. And then when he kind of lands, he's gone, and then we cut down and we see there's no spiders on him, and there's nothing. He's the only thing that survived this apocalypse, and it's just him going mad. It's this psychosis that's kind of from him living on his own for years.
That's good. I like it. Can we have it so that so you look at the spiders and that they've got his face. Then on deeper inspection to the spiders, one of them sort of like crawling on his shoulder, and he's like one of those moments where he's like, like maybe he can't move for some reason. And then when the spider gets up to his shoulder, it turns back around and starts walking down his arm, and he can see that not only does it have its face, it also has his arse.
Yeah. So it's just like this sort of brown, hairy spider's body, pink Tom Cruise face, pink arse cheeks.
Yeah. and that's when he suddenly realizes that something's not quite right here. This ain't no usual spider.
He was fine seeing his face everywhere.
Power.
I ain't seen no spider like that before, says Tom Cruise.
And he refers to himself in the third person. Maybe he's nuts, and maybe he caused this apocalypse.
That's a good angle.
Maybe, and the spiders aren't real, but they are in his head. But that happened to everyone, and they all just destroy the world because they were trying to get rid of these spiders that aren't there. Apart from his roommate, his flatmate, who for some reason is resistant to it and can't see any of this, and it's just like, what's the problem, mate?
Yeah, that don't really work if there's a roommate, is there?
No.
Could they be in a bunker?
He could maybe the roommate could come in halfway through the film, so we can just be seeing it from Tom's perspective. So you see it just from his perspective. There's loads of spiders, and then instead of the reveal at the end that they might be in his head, it's in the middle when this guy knocks on the door, and he can't see anything. And this is where we introduce the idea: is Tom Cruise crazy? What's this guy's deal? I don't know what his deal would be, but you could do that maybe. And he could be played by Michael Cera, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The ultimate pairing.
In a dressing gown, like a thin dressing gown with a t-shirt, flip-flop, slippers, eating a bowl of cereal when he comes in.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's up.
He's just come around for some milk. He has no problem with what's going on.
Actually, no. How about this? It's his neighbour, and there hasn't been an apocalypse.
So Tom Cruise maybe the spider bit him.
Yeah,
he's having a fever dream.
Yeah, the spider's bit when it crawled over its face. It's I was going to say bot. I thought that was past tense of bite. He's bit him.
It's butt him.
It's butt him, and now he's hallucinating.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should have that as
we need arsonate him.
or he thinks he's hallucinating, or does he think he's sane, but it's meant to look like he's crazy?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We need to keep it. It could actually be that, but it should be ambiguous.
Yeah,
we should kind of.
That's like it's like one of my worst films. One of my worst films is when you don't know what's going on, or what's real.
Yeah,
and
I don't
what's
like
not.
those either.
Yeah. Why are we making a film that I think shit?
This sounds right up your wrong alley.
Fucking Sucker Punch. Ugh.
This is Sucker Punch with Tom Cruise.
This is my worst film.
Yeah.
Maybe it can be about. Maybe Tom Cruise can be playing himself, and it is like an aged Tom Cruise. Yeah. And maybe the Spiders is one element. Maybe we come up with some backstory that he's not Tom Cruise. But he's the equivalent. He's playing like Michael Keaton playing Birdman. He's an aged action star, and what he's trying to do is conjure these, like his Mission Impossible scenario. He's trying to conjure scenarios like spiders are invading and it's the apocalypse, and because he's going mad or something. Like maybe it's not even a spider bite. He's just, and then I know we can take it too far, and he does something crazy at the end that could potentially hurt people. I don't know.
I've got this now. He is Tom Cruise. He's out of work. He's summoning fucking spider cruisers from his own head to come up with ways of elaborately putting himself into danger to then become noticed again as an actor, in so much so that he starts to believe the spiders are real. It's not an apocalypse. What happens is he goes to such extreme lengths that he has to make a bomb so that he can defuse it, but also to kill the spiders.
Yes. So he has to defuse it, but also he has to set it off.
Yeah.
So that's the final conflict.
He's the entire cast and the spiders, except for everyone who is walking around normally in real life, like Tom Cruise just ran past.
Yeah, we occasionally cut to their perspective, and it's like a completely different filter, and sort of it looks completely different, and we just see him running on, going, and they're like, "What's Tom doing?" I just don't know. I just don't know these days. I just don't know what's going on with him. I like Will. That is great. I fucking love it.
So basically, he's just a bit bored. He's bored and forgetful.
Yeah.
So
but
he sets these
maybe
things up just so he can disarm.
But maybe we can have almost we could potentially bring another character in so we get some perspective. We could kind of hint that towards the end, like we play it as though at first, like, so we have these twists kind of come. So it starts and you think, oh shit, there's like an apocalypse, there's a haunting weird spider shit. Oh my God. Then you think, then there's a twist and it's like, oh, he's crazy. He's just inventing these scenarios. Like he can't help it. It's kind of tragic. Then there could be a little hint towards the end. I don't know how, but we hint that maybe he knows he's not, like he's in complete control. But it's just he's just doing it out. It's almost like he's a sort of sociopath. He's kind of doing it just like, I don't know. There's some sort of motive behind it, like where he's not lost his mind, but he's willing to put everyone in danger just for his sheer entertainment. It's not that he's gone like, or we hint that it could be ambiguous that has he lost it tragically, and so it's a sad portrait of a once famous action star, or has he turned evil? Is he just a madman? Is he just like an evil madman? I don't know. But I like your idea.
Because he's an adrenaline junkie, isn't he?
Exactly.
He just wants. He's done everything, you know. No,
maybe that's how the film can open, with him doing everything. Like,
it ends with him like he just finishes a stunt, and then he gets like a big roll of paper out, and then he ticks like the last one off. And he goes, "Well, I've done every stunt that you can do."
So that comes after. Or like something sets up where we should have like a credit montage where we see him doing everything, and the theme tune of the film is a mashup of all of his famous theme tunes. So there's a bit of Top Gun, there's a bit of Mission Impossible, there's a bit of The Mummy, his famous theme tune. I don't know some of the other famous theme tunes he'd have, but yeah, we've got to have like a credit montage that is like 20 minutes long of him literally doing everything.
Yeah, and that's the only way he'd sign on to do this movie, is if he gets to do all these stunts.
He thinks it might be his last film. He's going to do everything he can.
So we could make it like we make the film like really sort of independent looking, sort of very minimalist, very minimalist and stuff. But then there's like the credit scene is just fucking all out action.
It goes from like a Pan's Labyrinth to a Michael Bay Transformers in no time at all.
Yeah, it's kind of he wanted
it takes to crush a spider.
Exactly. The only reason he would sign on to do this one movie is if it meant he could do every movie.
Yeah.
That was in his contract.
It'll make no money at the box office, but by God, Tom Cruise is going to do it.
He's going to do the hell out of it.
Well, that's all he's doing now, isn't it? He's not trying to make. He's not doing it for the money anymore, is he? He's doing it because he gets to do cool shit.
Yeah, and he does do some pretty cool shit.
And he believes it. Like, did you see me fly that spaceship? No, Tom, that's not real. You did that's computer graphics. Well, I fucking did it.
I know you do some. I know you do quite a lot of your stunts, Tom. I'm not taking that away from you, but you didn't physically fly. I did, Tom. Just come on, mate. You just sort it out. I fucking did.
Yeah, he's done so many films. He can't tell the difference between. He actually. Have you guys seen The Mummy?
Oh yeah.
No, you've seen it.
No.
Well, this don't know. It is a spoiler, but by the end of it, he can bring people back to life.
Yeah.
So he thinks maybe that's why he puts people into danger because he's just like, well, I can just bring them back to life. If I
tell you what we set this as is we set this. Maybe it could be any time in the future, but it's on the next Mission Impossible film or one of the later Mission Impossible films. And the scenario is a stunt goes wrong and he hits his head and he forgets who he is and he thinks that he's his character at the end of The Mummy who has magic powers and can summon spiders, which he can do, and bring people back from the dead. So he thinks he can do anything and he could, because it doesn't matter, because he could just bring them back.
And in his head, you know, in that is it in the? I think it's in the first Mission Impossible when he rappels down from the ceiling.
Yeah,
is that it? Yeah, in his head, he's a giant spider doing it. Dark.
Yes, that is excellent. Yeah. I also thought that maybe the spiders,
but a spider rather.
I was just thinking maybe the spiders as well are the spiders that he keeps seeing because he's being haunted by the spiders, isn't he? Yeah. Like everything else he's kind of manipulating, but the spiders are maybe his unconscious mind, his subconscious mind trying to tell himself that he's not the mummy.
Yeah,
they're trying to because
they're trying to help him.
It turns out that they're actually trying to get through to him to tell him, but he can't understand them. And then later on we hear, this get explained somehow. But the idea is that they're his subconscious mind trying to stop him from doing crazy things because they always appear as he's about to do something that will hurt himself or someone else. Yeah. And they keep as it goes on, they're trying harder and harder, so you get more and more spiders.
And then you kind of go they catch up to him and he gets smothered by them.
Yeah,
and then it's black.
But
and then
the one that should smother him, he should also have in real life. He should have a girlfriend or a wife or something played by. But I don't know who played by yet. But he thinks it's Cameron Diaz from Night and Day. But she's also like she slips into the form of a woman or like a woman spider, like grotesque woman spider, like and he doesn't know why, but he loves her, and she tries to snap him out of it.
Yeah, because
she's like the queen of the spiders.
Everything that's a force for reason and trying to help him is a spider. That's the similar. It can be. So this film should be. Have you guys ever seen the film Enemy with Jake Gyllenhaal?
No.
I can't remember.
Purely from spider imagery, then we should have. It's directed by Denis Villeneuve, who did the most recent Blade Runner and Sicario and stuff. And there's a lot of spider imagery. So purely on that, I think he should direct this. And he's good at head trippy stuff, so that would be quite cool. Yeah. But what was I going to say? I thought it was something. If we have that the spiders are a symbol of him trying to reach his crazy mind, and they swarm him at the end, trying to bring him out of it, and then we're gonna have we have a scenario where Tom Cruise has to have a sit down and talk to like a giant spider with his head. Maybe it's in like an imaginary state, and it's like we just and then he has this conversation, and us, sorry, of course. He's talking. The spider's talking out of Tom Cruise's ass, and then the end bit can be because you feel like, oh, surely Tom Cruise this is where he's redeemed. This is his moment, and we have the equivalent of Fellowship of the Ring, where Elrond is going, cast it into the fire, destroy it, and the Isildur goes.
Hang on, did you just get Hugo Weaving to do that?
Yeah, he was just here.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Hugo, see you later, mate.
That was really good.
Yeah, that's right. and then what I'm getting at is basically that he rejects it, and we end with evil Tom, because Tom Cruise, except for Collateral as well, and arguably The Mummy, is only known for playing good guy. He doesn't like playing baddies. He goes full bad, and it's because he gets brought out of this. He gets the chance to redeem himself. He gets everything explained, and his mind becomes clear, and he says, "No, I'm not going to stop.
Okay,
I'm fucking not
cool.
Gonna stop."
Let's chronologicalize this. Okay, so
this is hard.
From our perspective, we watch the film as he's in his home. So we go there, and he's being haunted by these spiders, but it keeps cutting back and forth between events that have already transpired, but you don't know, because you think throughout the film that he's just going out of his house, but actually the scenes where it's in the house is after he's embraced his true evilness and he's set the bomb off. So it's become a post-apocalyptic world, but you don't realize that that's already happened until the end.
Oh my god! Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking. What? Sorry.
You see the spiders swarming him as he sets off the bomb, but that's right at the end. But it was at the beginning. Yeah. Yeah.
We see the first scene is the last scene, sort of thing. It all ties back together. That's some Memento shit. That could be. So it could even have Chris Nolan.
I was thinking sort of Memento.
Very.
Could it be
Chris
black and
Nolan
white?
I could. Yes.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of a clever way you could do like loads. Like something is the past is some maybe it can be really subtle distinction. Like the past, the flashbacks have like a very subtle color gradient difference. And he's like, that was my clue to everyone that those are actually flashbacks, and it's actually from the past. I don't know why he's fucking.
You got all the hues.
My clue to the flashback was that there was some giant letters up in the top right hand corner, flashing red, that said flashback.
And then they rewind and go back and watch it. It's really clear and obvious. But it's misdirection. He's holding that up there, and he's showing you this with the other hand. Yeah. I like this. I like this film. This is cool. This is interesting.
I do like it.
This is cool.
Is there any holes need plugging? Got any plot holes in there?
The bum holes of Tom Cruise spiders.
I don't know. I think the premise is actually quite simple when you boil it down. When you
you're just restructuring it in a complicated way.
Yeah,
like Chris Nolan.
And maybe he can. I don't know. I think that's it. There you go. Well done, boys.
I think that's a winner. That's our first Oscar winner.
Well, made a good one. We need some more characters, I think.
Well, this is what I'm getting at with the new feature, Will.
You missed that.
It's called Cameos. I'm trying to think of a tune.
Cameo this summer.
Cameo this summer. What would you like to be in the film?
Oh, okay.
A spider.
Yeah. I was gonna a motion capture spider and then put Tom Cruise's face on.
Yeah.
Well, if we'll have other characters in flashbacks and his neighbors and stuff, and the same Michael Cera.
Maybe that's a good one because Michael Cera's in it. Maybe that's a good one for him to to be one of the, because you should see Tom Cruise in his flat with the spiders, but also in his flat, just like, you know, when he's just randomly gone home in a normal day, and that's when you see Michael Cera in the flat. So that's how you sort of like, that's how it tricks you into believing that every scene in his flat is chronological. So you have a scene in his flat where he's seeing spiders, and a scene where he goes back to his flat and Michael Cera is there. As why not as Michael Cera, who lives with Tom Cruise for some reason?
Yeah.
And then you see another flash forward with spiders in it, and you don't quite realise that actually Michael Cera is dead in the bathtub. Because Tom Cruise wanted to kill him because he was eating all the cereal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's in the future scenes of the spiders, you kind of see like the flat is a bit dirtier. It's kind of subtle, so you don't know, but there's bits of cereal all over the floor and stuff, and you see his slippers at some point, and like it's all little clues.
Maybe we could just have a cool line in there where Tom Cruise finally bats Michael Cera over the head and says, "I'm the serial killer."
Ooh, clever.
Yes.
That's clever, that is.
Yeah. But
I think I know what I want to be.
What's that?
I reckon once Tom Cruise starts to notice that he's got quite a few fucking spiders in his house, he's going to go to an exterminator's. I would like to play the exterminator.
What's your name?
X.
Sorry, I dropped that
think
on
the
you.
name that starts with X.
we never name anything.
Xavier, that's the only name that starts with X, isn't it?
Xavier, there you go.
And my surname is Terminator. Yeah.
I thought of my cameo. I want to be the cereal mascot that's on Michael Cera's cereal, like the Lucky Charms guy. I want to be that on the world.
Can I be called Woolio's?
Oh yeah, I was going to say Woolio's or Woolly's Wheeze.
yeah,
Woolly's Wheeze.
Woolly Bix.
You like in
Woolly Bix.
Woolly Bix. I like Woolly Bix.
Woolly Bix.
Who could I be? I don't know. Can I? Okay, instead of having like one major central character, could I be like?
You can be anything. You can just be a guy that kind of walks past and farts or something.
But lots of ancillary characters, like I'm the postman and one of the grocery store tellers when he's got in to get I don't know, like an aerosol can to make a small bomb or something. And then I'm also the taxi driver, but you don't see my face; you just see the back of my head.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you just going to go, you just look like yourself, or are you going to be in like various, no, it's just
I don't know, maybe it's
like mustaches
funny,
and stuff, or...
yeah, completely fake mustache, but I don't really say anything, it's just,
that's good.
You have all of the non-speaking roles, you.
Yeah. Maybe the only line that I have is, for some reason, Tom Cruise is going mental in a public restroom, and you see my feet below the cubicle door, and you can it sort of pans in my face, and I can hear him go mental. And the only line I have is when I just slightly lift one arse cheek, and I go. And that's it.
So you're man who farts.
Well, I don't fart with my arse. I fart with my mouth to make it sound as though somebody is disturbed.
Embarrassed man who fakes farts.
Yeah.
Number one.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have a couple of those guys.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just an addendum. I thought of something obvious we should have thought of earlier, that if he injures himself on a Mission Impossible film, it's Mission Impossible 8.
Ooh,
for the spiders.
Yes,
that's another clue.
Yeah.
To something. To spider.
Yeah.
It's not really a clue. It's just spider.
Okay.
That's all.
Right. So what do we call this film?
Oh fuck.
Okay, I've got one instantly. Right. Arachnolypse.
Arachnolypse.
Arachnolypse. Arachnolypse.
Maybe we can think of a better one.
But I was
because we just had maybe all the titles of this series could be a pun on apocalypse. We've already had a socalypse too.
We last had socalypse too.
Sorry, that was the last one.
Yeah, you haven't heard it yet. Well, I do like. Well, because when I thought about this idea, obviously not what we ended up with, I was thinking it could be like just like what do they call it? Like a word that's a sound.
Onomatopoeia.
Yeah, like bang. But it could be the sound of like when you see a spider, like a or something like.
Or it could just be the phrase when you see a spider. Oh shit! A fucking spider!
Get it! Get it! Get it!
Get it! Get it!
Somebody get a glass! It's a spider! Get out! Get out!
Then you guys get the people. No, don't kill it! Go! Don't kill it!
Yeah, there's a dialogue in the title.
Yeah,
maybe that should just be it. It should be kill it! Kill it! That's the title. It's like a B movie. It's like them or something.
Tom Cruise's Doom and the spiders go boom.
Cruising for a boomin'. Boom cruise.
Boom.
Bomb cruise. Bomb cruise. Bomb.
Keep that one in the bank because that needs to happen on a boat, doesn't it? It needs to be on a boat.
But he sets off a bomb at the end.
He does.
Cruise. It's the perfect.
No, Drew. He sets off the bomb at the beginning. I think I can't remember really.
Maybe, possibly. I think he does.
Yeah.
Both.
Bomb Cruise and the Arachnids too.
The Arachnids too. That tickled me.
Eight-legged freaks.
The thing is, if you reference spiders at all, people who don't like spiders aren't going to go.
No,
I've never seen that. I've never seen eight-legged freaks.
We just call it. Wait, we've got it. We just call it ants.
Yeah.
Ants 2.
Yeah. Ants 2.
Ants.
Bomb Cruise. So what is it then? What have we got?
I don't know. We've got so many good ones. I'm a fan of Bomb Cruise, but it might be a little bit too obvious.
Yeah. Yeah.
It does kind of give away the film when you call it Bomb Cruise.
How about
I quite like get it.
Get it.
That's good. I like that. Yeah, because I can imagine that in a sort of B movie font with exclamation point. Get it. When the swarm of spiders come to your house, what will you scream? Get it. It's the new breed of terror.
It gets louder and louder. It gets bigger and bigger. It's like, get it.
Just call it Scientology. Spidertology.
Yeah, Spidertology.
Spidertology.
Well done.
Tagline: Bomb Cruise. I think they're all pretty great.
They're all pretty great.
when you come to it,
everything that we said, I'll just put that.
Just do multiple. What you should do is do multiple posters, and they're all, because you know how countries sometimes change the name. It's different country releases are different names of the film, so they can't call it Spidertology in America because of Scientology. What were you gonna say? What
we could sort of taking inspiration from the Sarah Awards, which everyone knows were a massive hit. Could we have it so that Pilnar, you try and sum up the plot of the film in a title? Because that worked so well. That one won an award.
That one did win an award.
An award we gave to ourselves, admittedly, but
that's true.
Yeah.
but lots of we gave it to ourselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna struggle with that, Will.
Spidertology it is.
Spidertology it is.
I think by default. I mean, they're all. I think there's some clear winners. Spidertology, get it. Bomb Cruise. I would be happy with any of them, to be honest. Pick your own title.
So get it is the US release, because if Tom Cruise actually sees the title Spidertology, he'll go mental.
Yeah.
Spidertology is its name in the UK.
Yeah, because we're taking the piss out of it. We're sarky. Yeah.
Yeah. And Bomb Cruise is like the Asian or sort of like greater European one.
Yeah, I was going to say like Italian, or it could be the Chinese title. the Chinese market is important in film, so they can bomb Cruise.
Right. Okay. Well,
So they're all the title.
they're all the title, but as we're in the UK, I will say the UK.
I like how you worked that one out, Will. Good work.
Okay. So, coming this summer, we bring you Spidertology. Get it.
Oh, what are we like? Hi, I'm Drew Woolnough, and you may or may not remember me from such episodes of Coming This Summer as Arrive Alive, Oh Bother, and Bon Garçon. Now, if you liked what you heard, and you'd like to stay in contact with us, you can find us over on Twitter at Coming This Pod, follow us on Facebook at Coming This Summer Podcast, and our Podbean site, which is comingthissummer.podbean.com. Once again, that is comingthissummer.podbean.com. And of course, you can find us over on iTunes, Coming This Summer, in the podcast section. If you'd like to leave a review and, click the old rate, maybe a cheeky 5 stars, that would be very much appreciated. Or, of course, you can leave a little critique so we can find out just how badly we're doing. Anyway, thank you very much for listening, and we hope to be coming this summering you all very soon.